Previously on the Pastor's Chronicles.
You see 8:41 a.m. What do you see here? You see 11:40 a.m. Are they similar? Yes, both are in the a.m. and both have the same numbers in them. Sometimes the occult will add or multiply the numbers to spell out a message. Every number holds a note, a message, or some magic or some sort. And we will see this in a little bit hereafter. Maybe not in this chronicle, but in the next one. But let's look at 11:40 a.m. Let's take that, okay? And let's look at 8:41 a.m. And let's start with 8:41 a.m. 1 plus 1 equals what? We're looking at 11 in 11:40 a.m. Let's take that digit there. 11:40. You take 1 plus 1, it equals what? 2. 2 times 4 equals what? 8. There's your 8. There's your 4. Take away 1 from 11 and you have 8:41. This is around the time when the boys in Zero Day arrived at the school to kill the school kids. 11:40 a.m. is the time when the gunman went into the school shooting. Both times are the same. Both the kids went, the 2 kids in Zero Day went in. Around this time they arrived at the school to kill the high school students. The gunman went into the school at 11:40 to start killing these little kids. Both are the same. It's the same numbers, just twisted or tweaked or mixed around to confuse you. If you want more evidence, it is spelled out in plain sight to us, family. Look here. They made the speech at 11:40 p.m. Welcome to Zero-Day Chronicle. Before starting the video, make sure to smash that like button. Do it now, it only takes a second to do it. And hit the subscribe button and the bell to turn on notifications so you can be informed whenever I upload new chronicles. Also, visit my website, that is tpchronicles.com. There you can read articles and see videos that cannot be uploaded on YouTube. You don't want to miss those videos. The link is in the description box below. Also, join me on Facebook, Twitter, IG, TikTok, social platforms. If you are down with the campaign, type CN, which stands for Chronicle Nation, in the comment section. Upon that note, let's get into this next video, and it goes like this. Welcome back to TPC, which stands for the Pastor's Chronicles. This is Zero-Day Chronicle Chapter 1D. Before we get started, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Right now, hit that notification bell, hit that like button. Hit that like button so you won't, or subscribe so you won't miss out whenever I upload new chronicles. Be a part of the movement. This helps the algorithm so people can see this video, keep it in the trend, keep it going. So people, we will look at the number 11 which we see here in this predictive shooting, which was a shadow of future shootings. Why did the synagogues of Satan use the number 11 to forge its attacks? People, this is going to be a strong chronicle, family, because we're going to take a look at these numeric figures and understand how the synagogues of Satan are using them to produce communications, to forge the events and times they're going to do their duality or their uh, create their chaos and bring order from the chaotic things that they are doing. Now, the synagogues of Satan uses the number 11 to forge its attacks. Also, 8 plus 4 is 12, and subtracting 1 from 12 gives you 11. Now, 4 times 11 gives you 44, which is 44 is a number that the synagogues of Satan hijacked, and it has its meanings. But before we go forward, I want to share something with you. So I'm constantly, I don't know how many parts would be, I don't know how many chapters or parts will be added to this chronicle, because every time I go to do something, it's like I'm constantly building. That's what the chronicle is all about, because it's a persistent build. Because every time, once I turn over one rock, I begin to see a lot of snakes underneath that rock. And then I begin to point out each and every one of them, and it adds up to something. So I typed in Google shootings that took place. Actually, let me go back real quick. Watch this. So in 2021, what I want you to do is focus on numerics of what they are using. I want you to focus on the numbers. Focus on the numbers, and you will see a pattern of the same number. And then we're going to take a look at what these numbers mean in the occult world. Okay, so let's click on this. CNN. This was 2021. Okay, 2021. This was given Monday, okay, May the 24th, okay, 2021. We can go as far as the what we touched on, 8:41. You know, the 8:41 a.m. when, you know, the two troublemakers went to the school at 8:41 a.m. So look at this. 2 times 4 is what? 8. Then you have 2 plus 2 is 4. 1, 8:41. People, let me tell you something. Listen. I want you to understand that things, they want you see what they want you to see. All the things that you're seeing are communications, family. The hand gestures, the symbolisms, the numbers all mean something, and we're going to have a look. We're going to take a look at it. So you look at updated, the CNN, right? CNN, all right. You look at the update 3:23 p.m. Now, one thing about the synagogues of Satan, sits means a lot to them. Sits means a lot to them. You understand? 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. You understand? 6, 6, 6. And you say you're going too far. Hold that thought. Believe me, CNN may mean something as well. A lot of things mean something. They have meanings. And this is how they communicate to one another across the field, across the world. And also 6, 9, 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. 6, 9 also has its occult satanic meaning. Okay? So there were at least 12 mass shootings across the U.S. this weekend. And this happened May the 24th, 2021. Let's go down. Remember I told you about 11 and 6-9. A series of mass shootings over the weekend left at least 11, there were your 11 people dead and another 6-9 injured. They're going to use the numbers. They're going to use these numbers, people. Another thing, 3. 2 plus 1, 3. 2 plus 1, 3. 3, 3. 3, 3. 33. The highest form of masonry is the 33rd degree. So if you look at this, there were at least 12. That's 3. Okay? 2 plus 1 is 3. And also 2 times 6 is 12. So they bind them together, adding, multiplying, whatever, and it gives a language. There's a language behind the adding and subtracting and multiplying of these numeric numbers. You get what I'm saying? So watch this. So there were at least 12 mass shootings between Friday night, Sunday, according to CNN reporting. Okay, watch this. Let's go down. The shootings took place across. There go your number, and we're gonna find out what that is. 8 states. 8. All right. So keep that in mind. CNN defines a mass shooting as a watch this incident with what 4. There go your 8-4. And what time did them guys go to the school? It was 8:41 a.m. And we find out that 8:41 also means 11. So you had your 4. First of all, 8 states. The shootings took place in 8 states. There go your 8. The incident with 4. There go your 8 and 4. You understand what I'm saying? 4 or more people killed or wounded by gunfire. All right. So far this year, more than 7,500 people. There goes 7 plus 5 is what, y'all? That's 12. There go your 12, your 2 and 1, or your 6. Okay? How many people? 12 mass shootings. Okay? There go your 12 right there. All right? So if you take 12, you subtract 1 from 2, it gives you 11. There go your 11 again. All right? And so it says people have died from gun violence across the U.S. according to GVA. There's also been 23% in deaths, uptick in deaths from gun violence this year. There go your 2 and 3 people. 2 times 3 is what? 6. Okay? There go your 6 right there. Watch this. Here's a look at the shootings that took place over the weekend. Now watch the numbers, y'all. Watch the numbers. 4 injured in Chicago. 4 injured in Illinois shooting. 44. There you go. 4 times 11 is what? 44. Watch this. Check out the numbers, man. The numbers going to add up in all events that's taking place. Whether it's how many people are shooting, the time or the date or the Roman numerals, they're adding up of numbers. All of it is the same number, basically. Although it multiply into the same number. You get what I'm saying? For example, here we go. 4 injured in Chicago, 4 injured in Illinois shooting. Just why couldn't it be 7 injured and let's say 16 injured? No, there go your 44. And 44 is a big number. When you add the numbers together, it is a whole communication family. Watch this. So the men, watch this, the men ages 20 to 41. Why is it that they age 20 to 41? Remember back here, watch this. Remember back here In 0 day, when the young man was going to shoot up the people in the high school, it was what? 841, right? 4 times 2 is what? 8. There go your 4, and there go your 1. 841. Watch this. Were near the outside of the resident when they heard shots and felt pain. And an incident report from the police department website said 3 of the men, there go your 3, there go your 3, right, are in good condition, while the 4th, there go your 4, who is 41. 4 plus 4 is what? There go your 4, and there go your 1. 8:41 a.m., the young men went into the school shooting, which also converts to 11:40. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what we're seeing here is that 0-Day Chronicle or 0-Day movie is pointing towards all the shootings that's happening in real time. You understand what I'm saying? So we just identified 841 right here, 841 right here, right? Then you got your 3s, and you got your 666, and you got your 333s, which represents the satanic Masonic movement. Okay, let's go on. 4 injured, just 35 miles. 8. There go your 8, right? And there go your 4. Watch this. Police responded to this celebration event at a theater shortly after what? 1 a.m. There go your 8. There go your 4. And there go your 1. And there go your 8 m. And what is it? A shooting. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's keep going, people. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Now let's go down. 3 dead, 3 injured. Watch this. There go your 3. There go your 6. And what happened when you see them throwing up a 6 and they have their fingers up like an OK? That's your 666, right? So watch this. You got your 6. Your 3 6s is 666 plus. Watch this. Youngstown police are trying to interview a large number of possible witnesses after a shooting on May the 23rd. There go your 666 people. Okay? So 3 people, watch this, 3 people are killed, right? At least 3 others injured. When did this happen? Shortly after what? 2 a.m. There go your 3, 3, 6, 6 people. Watch this. 3 injured, your 3 6s. 3 plus 1 is what, y'all? 4, right? There go your 4. All right? 1 person is dead and 3 injured, right? Gunfire was still going off when the officers arrived at the apartment. This is Indiana, okay? There go your 4, okay? There go your 4, and there go your 4. 44, all right? All right. So, the gunfire started when? Around 12:45 a.m. Now, remember, 4 subtract 12 is what? 8, right? There go your 8, there go your 4. 4 subtract 5 is what? 1, there go your 8:41 a.m. What happened at 8:41 a.m.? Gunfire. Gunfire. It's going to surround the predictive programming movies, family. It's going to surround the predictive programming movies. There go your 8. There go your 8, 41 right here, family. Hidden in plain sight. All right? And also, your 1140 is also hidden in plain sight. You go 5 plus 4 is 11. There go your 11, right? There go your 4, right? And 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 subtract 5 is 0. There go your 1140 a.m. hidden in plain sight. There go 4 again. 4 injured at Norfolk, Virginia. Why 4? 4 in each state? Why 4, people? Think about it. This is not a coincidence, people. This is a plan. It is a setup. Why 4? 4 in Virginia, 4 in Indiana. You got 4 in Illinois, 4 in Chicago. Okay? All right, let's go down here. 26-year-old man is critical condition. No, let's go back. Boom, boom, boom. 5 people were injured in a shooting, right? Police found 3 people injured. They go 8, right? 2 other people who were involved in the same shooting also sought treatment at a local hospital. All right? Now go. Okay, remember you got your 5 people here. You got your 8 people there, right? All right. You got 5 and 3 right here. That's 8. Then you got your 2. Then you got your 2 right here. A 26-year-old man. You got your 2. You got your 4. And then you got your 6. Subtract your 5 is 8:41 a.m. And what happened at 8:41 a.m.? The young men went in and started shooting. What happened right here in New Jersey? People started shooting. It has everything to do with shooting. There go your 6. Okay, there go your 6 right here in 6. And then also, excuse me, also there go your 4. And why you think that they showed these photos right here? Why you think they showed you these photos right here? You understand what I'm saying? There go your 4, and there go your 4. 4 times 11 is 44. Okay, and there go your 11 right here. There go your 11 right here, people. You understand? Now let's go on. May the 22nd. What did it say? May the 22nd. Yeah. May the 22nd. There go your 4, and there go your 4. There go your 8. There go your 4, and there go your 1 a.m. Okay? The shooting took place. Right? And then you got your 8 and your 4, which is 12. Subtract 1 from 12 is what? 11. Then you got your 4, and 2 subtract 2 is 0, or you have your 0 right here. Okay? People, I'm telling you, this is what they're doing. You got your 16-year-old girl was killed, and 5 others were injured. Okay? 5 subtract 6 is what, people? You got your 11 right there, right? There's your 11, and there's your 4, or there's your 11, there's your 4, there's your 11, 4 a.m. 11:40 a.m. Okay? One victim, the 16-year-old, was taken to a local hospital where she died shortly after 1 a.m. At the 1 a.m., then you got your 11. Okay? 1 subtract 6 is 5. Another 1 subtract the 5 is 4. You got your 1, 1, and you got your 48 M, where a young 16-year-old and them young guys, they were what? They was teenagers. They went into school and started killing teenagers. Okay? 2 victims, a 16-year-old boy and a 16-year-old woman, were treated. There we go. People was who was shot? Teenagers. Here we go again. The 41 injured in New Jersey shooting. Why do we see the 41 on this car? On this police car. Then you got the 9/11. You see, they got their stamps everywhere, family. And we are blind. We are the blind cattle which they see. They call us blind cattle, family. Do you understand what I'm saying? The 9/11, and you got the 1 and 1, which the Twin Towers stood together. 1 and 1, which is, it looked like 11. The 2 towers was tall. They was the same height. They was side by side like 11. And you got 9/11 right there, family. And 4 times 1 is 44. And 44 also talks about, we're going to look at that momentarily. So we're going down to Jersey. There you go to 44 and 41. This one's supposed to happen in Columbus, Ohio. Your 4, 4. Then you got the 4, 1. Okay. In New Jersey. All right. And look. So 2 dead, 12 injured after New Jersey house party shooting at what? 2-1. Come on, people. You see that? 2 dead, 12 injured. And what time did it happen? 2:12. 2:12. That's perfectly put together. 12. 1 subtract 12 is what? 11. 12. 1 subtract 12 is 11. And 4, 1, or let's break it down like this. You got 4. 2 times 4 is 8. There go your 4, and there go your 1 a.m. when the young men went in shooting at 0-Day. Okay, a house party. Gunfire erupted, killing at least 2 people and wounded a dozen more. A man and a woman were killed in the shooting, police said, and at least 12 people, more people were shot, right? At what? 11:50. Here it is, people. Here it is. There go 11 right there, right? Take 1 from 11. That's what? 40. And when did they say they was going? Watch this. When did these men, these 2 young men, when did they put up stating why they was going to kill the people at the school? 11 what? 40 p.m. Here it is. 11:40 p.m. 1 subtract 5 is 40. 11:40 p.m. and at 11:40 a.m. the gunman went in and started killing those young elementary students. Okay, let's go down. South Carolina. 1 subtract 3 is what? 12. There go your 11 right there. And there go your 3. 3 times 11 is the 33rd degree number. Okay? And shooting happened in North Charleston, South Carolina. Saturday night. Left what? 14-year-old dead. And 13 others wounded. Here it is. They go to 4 and 1, people. 4 times 1 is what? They go your 44 again, just like the cop car. You got your 11. 4 times 1, 40. 4 times 1, 44. You're 4 and 1. Okay? You're 4 and 1. You're 4 and 1. You're 4 and 1. Come on, family. All right? So you're 4 and 1. Died and 13 others wounded. 4 times 2 is what? 8. There go your 1 and your 4. 8:41 a.m. What time did that young man go in there and start shooting the people in 0 day? 8:41. What time did the young man go in there and start killing those elementary kids? 11:40. What time did they say they was gonna kill people? At 11:40 p.m. There go your 11. There go your 11 right there, and there go your 4, right? 1 subtract 1 is 0, 11:40, and your 8:41. There go your 3 and 1 again, or 40. Okay, there go your 40 again. All right, 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 1 is 8. There go your 8:40 I'm sorry, 4 7. 4 times 3 is what? It's 12, right? Subtract 1. There go your 11, right? There go your 11, and there go your 40 p.m. 11:40 p.m. 3 plus 1 is 4. There go your 11:40 p.m. right there. Texas 4. Why 4? 4 4 4 4 4. Then there go your 9/11. There go your 11 right there. Okay, 4 4 4 4 people. My gosh, this is amazing. Look, we can go on. There go your 6. There go your 4. This is Jersey. We can go on. Let's go out of here. Okay. This happened in June 13, 2022. Click on that. 11 people killed and dozens wounded. My goodness. It kind of remind you what happened in 2021, right? 20 wounded, 12 mass shootings. 1 subtract 1 is 11, right? But then you had 12 mass shootings. Let's go back. 11 people killed and dozen. There's a 12. 12 people wounded. All right? Look at this. You see this? 11 people killed and dozens. Watch this. 11 people were killed and dozens were wounded in mass shootings. Right? And when did this happen? This happened June the 13th. Okay? So on the heels of 2 prominent massacres last month, watch this. One at an upstate New York supermarket, and another at a South Texas elementary school. 12 mass shootings were recorded between when? Friday and Sunday. 12 mass shootings were recorded between Friday and Sunday. Does this sound like we just read that before? We read that over here in 2021. At 2021, there were at least 12 mass shootings across the U.S. this weekend. There were 12 mass shootings between Friday night and Sunday night. Let's go back over here. You see that? Watch this. 12 mass shootings were recorded between Friday and Sunday, according to Gun Violence Archive. Watch this. So, and when was this? June 13, 2022. And when was this? When did this happen? This happened May the 24th, 2021. Did I miss my place? Okay, so there it is, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, people. On the day of Frig Day, Saturn Day, and Sun's Day. Okay? There go at least 4 people. At least 4 people are either killed or wounded. 4. They go to the number 4 again. 44 or 4 people. Okay? Mm-mm-mm. People, I can go on and on. I can go on and on. I can go on and on, people. 14 mass shootings. When was this? May, just like the other one was May, right? See that? May 2021, 24, May 22, 14. They just added a number 2 to be 4-1. Remember 4-1? Remember 4-1 we seen on that cop car? Where's it at? Right there, 4-1. 14 mass shootings. 14 mass shootings. Let's click out. This is 2022, still the same month, May 5, 14. 14 people. I mean, what more do we need to see? What more do we need to see, people? It's all a setup. And it's right in our faces. And it's in numerology. It's right in our faces. And we can't even see it. We don't know what's going on. We don't understand the language of the occult. But it's happening right in our faces. They want to take away the Second Amendment. This is what these mass shootings in broad daylight, at night, in schools, in public places. This is why they're doing this, to take away the Second Amendment from the United States of America. All around us, it is happening in other countries. But in the United States of America, there's one thing that's stopping this great reset, and that is to take away your guns. I was hoping that we was going to go ahead and get into what number 11 means, but it looks like we ran out of time. So hopefully we will see it in E, chapter 1E. Finally, let's get to the Columbine shooting. This report was updated May the 25th, 2022. The original, look at this, November. November is the what month of the year? It is 11th month of the year, 2009. That's when the Columbine shooting took place. Look at your 6 people and your 11. Okay? This was updated 2022. 4 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6, 6, 6. Number 11. Okay? And watch this. That was updated 09, but the Columbine shooting happened when, y'all? When did it happen? It happened April the 20th, 1999, right? 6, 6, 6. 6, 6, 6. Just like the update, you got your 6 and you got your 6. Okay? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 is all around the place. 13 is also a number that the occult uses to communicate, and it has a message behind it as well. 13. So in Colorado, the two teens, just like Elephant and just like Zero-Day, killed 13 people, wounded more than 20. Okay? Killed 13, wounded more than 20, right? Before turning the guns on themselves. So they put them up. See, they wounded more than 20. They wanted that 20 to be there. So before turning their guns on themselves, committed suicide, which is 2, 2, and 4. There go your 4 right there. And then 3 and 1 is 4. There go your 44. The 2 that killed themselves, plus the 2 here, or the 20, but we're going to take the 2, that's 40. There go your 4, right? And then 1 subtract 2 is what? 2. There go your 8. 4. And then 1 subtract 3 is 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 plus 1 is 4. And you got your 0. 8:40 a.m. is when in 0 day that the guys went in there and start killing teenagers. All right, you got Eric, you got Dalen, 18 and 17. Okay, so they, throughout history, they're using 18 and 17 so they can push. How can we destroy the Second Amendment? First, let's chip at it. More and more and more. Let's chip at it. Let's chip. So now let's create tougher gun laws that an 18-year-old cannot have a gun. But a 5-year-old can't determine what agenda they are. Or they can decide what agenda they want to be. But an 18-year-old can't make a decision or receive a gun because he's just not mature enough. While a 5-year-old is mature enough to choose what kind of agenda they feel like they are. People, can you see this? You know what? This is so ludicrous, so dumbified, and so stupid. It is. You can see it with the magnifying glass that something is up. Something is up. Why is it that all these little teenagers went out and did mass shootings, mass killings? It's all a setup. Okay? So here it is. History prompt a national debate on gun control and school safety, as well as a major investigation to determine what motivated the gunman Eric, 18, Dalen, 17. Maybe because of the school shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary. But let's look at this. Around 11:19 a.m., Dalen and Eric, dressed in trench coats, began shooting students. Okay? They started shooting students outside of Caliban High School. Around 11:35, they had killed 12 students. Now remember back in, when we searched in Google, it said 12 mass shootings. 12 what? Mass shootings. A teacher wounded more than 20. You put a 1 in front of that, that's 12. Shortly after 12 p.m., there go your 12 again. You see all these 2s in this? 2, 2, 2, and then the 2 turn. People, oh my gosh. 2, 2, 2, 2, 11, 11, 12. Then, as we stated earlier, you had a 14, 17, 16-year-old, 16 people. People. Come on, man. So, Lord's willing, next Chronicle, we're going to start breaking down these numbers. 11, 44. Of course, you know what 666 is, right? 12. All the numbers that we kept seeing. Listen, people, there aren't any different number other than the numbers that we've seen. What are the numbers? 6. 444 44. Okay? 11 11 11 11. 8 Okay? 12. Okay? So we're going to have to look at that and see what it means. Not only are we going to look at it and see what it means, but we're going to go into history and see if these numbers are engaged in other events. Then we will begin to understand, people, this is a setup. This is inspired by the synagogues of Satan that's running governments. Now, we only talking about what's happening in the U.S. We ain't talking about what's happening worldwide. And believe me, if we go on a worldwide scale, we will see all these same numeric digits been used in all events that took place in this world. Until next time, people. Peace.
That's it. And of course, as we know, they want to combine this with transhumanism, which means literally, I take injections that can institute the equivalent of an operating system in my body. And so I'm hooked up to the financial system, literally, physically.
To step back to the beginning a little bit, little 101.
Sure.
Is what is the actual effect of the lockdown measures?
So what you're doing is you're trying to, I used to call the Patriot Act the Concentration and Control of Cash Flow Act. And this is a very similar process. You're trying to dramatically centralize economic and political control. So let me give you an example. We have 100 small businesses on Main Street in a community.